Why is the brain called the brain? The brain is what controls everything that you do and what you cannot do. This discovery started from the age of the Roman Republic, right before it became the ancient empire, right when we finally thought about the function of the brain. But that does not mean that it has anything to do with how the brain was named. Fast forward to a couple of thousands and hundreds of years later. We began opening up heads not for killing purposes or because we're warmongers. And, of course, what's better than knowing how it would feel like to be the first human to touch someone else's brain? From how the brain looks, it's not that surprising when they finally know that the brain feels like mashed up porridge or paste. That is only a part of the answer on why the brain called itself the brain. Or in other words, why do we call the brain the brain? Even before we knew how the brain feels like, we've been cutting heads during war times or times of aggressiveness. Every time we cut someone else's head, all we see is inappropriate stuff to place into a YouTube video, like gray matter and torn off marrow. That's why some old languages prefer to call the brain or whatever is inside our skulls marrow. That is one of the reasons why some languages prefer to call the brain somewhere near the word marrow. To summarize, we call the brain because of how we see it and its texture for human touch. It is also because different languages evolve while years start and end. Goodbye.